Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How you all doing? Welcome to the start of a brand new campaign series here today on the channel. We're back on Medieval Kingdoms Total War 1212 AD, and we're going to be starting a new campaign series here today with the Golden Horde. We're going to be playing as the Mongols. So guys, if this video can hit 500 likes within 24 hours, I will do a double upload here today and release the second video instantly. If not, you just have to wait a little bit longer for that next upload. I'll put in the description below the mod if you guys would like to download and play along with me, of course. And I've got to say a huge thank you to the 1212 AD mod team for sending me an alpha closed copy of the campaign and making this series possible. So I thought I'd mix things up, play as a Horde faction on the channel. We haven't played as one of them before. It's going to be interesting to see how well we do. We can rebuild the Mongol Empire and reinstall Genghis Khan's or Chenghis Khan's legacy. I think I'm going to say Genghis. Okay, so let's go through the units here, of course. You're most welcome to pause and have a look. We've got a decent number of spearmen. Surprisingly, we've got some pole arms here, Italian mercenaries, dismounted swordsmen, but the bread and butter for this campaign series is going to be our cavalry. Now, of course, they are incredibly powerful in Total War Attila, so it's going to be interesting to see how well these guys perform on the 1212 AD campaign comparing to Total War Attila. So, without further ado, I'll see you guys on the campaign map. Okay guys, welcome to the campaign map. Here is the mod credits. You most welcome to pause and have a look for team members and whatnot. Alrighty, welcome to the campaign map. We start off with 3 armies here. We have our faction leader, Genghis Khan's son, Jochi. I think that's how you say his name. He has 17 units here. We also have another army here with 11 units and another army here with 15. So guys, let me know in the comment section down below now where you would like me to sack and raise. It's going to be different playing as a horde in this campaign, of course. It's not expand and conquer like with my previous series. So the main objective for this Golden Horde, this Mongol series, I think, is to raise and sack Jerusalem. I think that should be a part of our main objectives. Constantinople, and then finally Rome. I think that's what we should do for this series, and then I can truly call myself the Golden Horde. Now, obviously, historically, the Mongols did sack Baghdad, Aleppo, Kiev, so there's some sort of historical places that they razed and, well, they sacked. I can't remember if they actually razed it to the ground, but they definitely sacked those cities. So let me know where you would like me to raise and sack. So for this episode, we're going to start in humble beginnings in the plains here, of course, in the grasslands, and we're going to be pushing east. So we have the Kuman Confederacy here. We're going to push against them. We're going to make our way down, I imagine, through Georgia. We might have a battle against them. We'll head down to Baghdad, then Jerusalem, push up through Anatolia, push over through Greece, and then Bob's your uncle, we're in Rome. I think that's where I want to go for this series. But let me know in the comments where you'd like me to expand and conquer. So we start off here with, we've got some heavy melee cavalry here, and some heavy lancers as well, heavy horse archers, and Mongol horse archers. So just looking at my recruitment capacity here, we can get catapults, which is good. I hope it doesn't actually nuke my movement by too much. It will allow me to attack settlements with one turn, which is crucial. So the turn recruitment for Mongol horse archers is 1. That's good. That's really, really good, because I'd probably rather prioritize them and quickly replenish them. We also have some fire lancers here, and we've got these very light melee infantry. Wow, they only cost 10. And they have 0 upkeep. These guys must be shit. But it might be quite cool if you, like, spam armies of them. I think we've got a max army recruitment. So, also, we're playing as a horde, so we have to keep an eye on our integrity and rivalry. I'm getting a little bit tongue-tied already. Okay, well, let's make preparations to push against the Kuman Confederacy. So let's push over the border here now. We want to try and split up the regions to get away from the penalty. So there's 2 regions here. So this is... Oh, okay, the region's technically there. Okay. So we need to split things up. Okay, so we want to try and rally up into one big horde. So this has some heavy archers, and this one doesn't. Okay, so we're going to move you over into here then. we'll chuck those heavy archers in, and then we'll chuck the remaining Mongol horse as well. So that's a full stack there with the, what's his title? General. The Khan. Yeah. I was going to say king, but yeah, he's the Khan. The Khan of the Mongol Horde. Okay, I need to remember that. Okay, cool. So now we have a full stack, and we can actually upgrade it. We have a lot of money in the bank. Okay, we've got this secondary army force here as well. We're going to rally up with you. Probably with the remaining, we'll just chuck that all together. And whoop. Bloody steam. Okay, can I throw more of you in? Okay, that's good. So now you have a secondary full stack as well. Easy peasy. Well, I'm tempted to maybe move you further south away into this other territory, because I'm not going to need you just yet. I might actually make you sort of a construction and recruitment sort of horde. We'll see how we go. Okay, so we have 21k in the bank, and I'm going to straight up hold shift and upgrade my men. So we, whoa, golden horse, whoa, okay, shit. Golden horses and silver chevron boats. Crikey, that's definitely worth it. And what about these guys? Yeah, the better quality we can get, the better. Because I think this is like the best quality units we can get at the moment. Okay, diplomacy-wise, we currently have an alliance with Tolu. I think that's either my brother or my cousin. It could very well be my brother. I'm not entirely sure. Okay, let's have a look at military and civic. I haven't played as a Horde faction before, so I don't particularly know what's best to sort of go down and through. Large city is always good as well. Enables the recruitment. So can we actually get trade? Okay, it's an urban settlement sort of stuff. I don't think I'm going to colonize in this series. It kind of defeats the purpose of being the Golden Horde, but we'll sort of see how we go. I think we probably want to go with a supply station here and get just like better quality stations. That's probably our best bet. Objectives wise, we have none, so let's have a look at my family tree. We have the Khan here, of course. Let's seek a new wife. We have a son, Orda. We have a second son, Batu, and we have another son, Berkey. We've got those other nobles here. Let's advance them into their positions as well. But here is Genghis Khan's son. Awesome. Okay, not really much else we can do here now. We can't go back into a different stance. And we'll probably push against the Kuman Confederacy once we end the turn. Okay, cool. Let's end it and continue. Okay guys, welcome to the top of the turn. We have a mission issued. The steppe, the great sea of grass we have roamed on, is populated by countless tribes. Their subjugation and support in future conquests is tantamount to the longevity of your dynasty. Own the regions as required. Reward Khans of the Great Tars, which gives us 5 integrity, 5 public order, and the Golden Horde is formed, and you become the Golden Horde. So we need to own these specific regions. We have some political obstruction, let's decree, but that's fine. So war declared with the Khwarezmians against the Caliphate here, and the Sultanate against the Khwarezmians as well. Man, they are getting super ganged up on. Maybe I should have a crack at them myself, to be honest. Maybe we're better off pushing south instead against the Kumans, because my allies down there. There might not be a bad shout to send a secondary army here, but I feel like I'm going the wrong way. I want to push for Baghdad through like Georgia and stuff. Okay, cool. Right, let's quickly have a look at this objective here. So we need to own these regions. Conquest is longevity. Okay, so now I don't think the way I want to go about this campaign, I don't think we're technically going to complete that objective, because I don't think vassaling is worthwhile in this build of the game just yet. There might be a way to enforce it in the future, but there's no beneficial reason for me to occupy this settlement just so I can get the Golden Horde trade. Yeah, you get some pretty good bonuses with public order and integrity, but I'd rather not, because we're going to lose like I don't know, 6,000 per turn. How much do these bloody things make? Yeah, look at this. 4,000, 3,500. These hordes make more than these actual cities in the arsehole end of Russia. Okay, so let's push into the Kuman Confederacy now, and hopefully have our first battle. So, let's move ahead. Oh, they've forsaken the city. Okay, so let's see what we're working with. So the Kuman Confederacy are not at war with anyone. Okay, well, looks like we're going to have to straight up war deck them then, and bring my family member to arms. Cool. So we actually can hit it within one turn. Let's move my secondary force higher up. We'll move you out of a force march as well, and then we'll have a look at the odds. So what are the odds? Okay, so it's a clear-cut auto-resolve, 95, probably even more. So 3,100 Mongols, Golden Horde members, facing 1,520. Now I'm going to try to avoid sieges in this campaign, because just due to our horse archers, like, there's no point of trying to siege this. We would lose so many more casualties trying to fight this in a siege rather than the field of battle. We are the Mongols. We are experts in land battles. I might recruit a sort of heavily speared army for those difficult sieges, but really, I want to play to my strengths and fight them on the field of battle. So, we're going to auto-resolve this one. I'll be curious to see how many men we lost. 150? Oh, you're taking the piss, man. That's a really, really good auto-resolve there. So, we've got a couple of options here. We can sack, which loses 15 integrity. We can occupy, we can loot and occupy, or we can raise. Now, the problem is with raising, you do get a integrity penalty. So I'm going to do the stock standard sort of Attila style of cheese. We're going to sack the settlement straight up to get 2,126, and then we're going to raise the city straight after it. So we're going to sack the Kuman Confederacy here, and I'm going to go straight back in there and raise the settlement to the ground. And this is the start of the raising and sacking of the Golden Horde. The world will burn under the Mongols. Awesome. I can't wait to do that once we get to Jerusalem, Constantinople, and of course Rome. Okay, so we're going to move you out of here. Now, you should be not getting rivalry penalties, but you could very well be. Regardless, we're going to shut up shop here. Let's get some... I want to try and get stuff that can be recruited within one turn. So let's go with this. That's fine. And let's just try and upgrade. So we've got some communal grounds here. So this will give us better quality integrity. So let's go with that. We've got plenty of food, which is fantastic as well. We'll upgrade you where we can. And I think this army can really try and push south. Raise forces. Unfortunately, we can't get any more. We can get 3 out of 6. However, you need 8 population to do that. I think we probably could with this secondary army here, but not by the look of it. Okay, so we're making 5,000 per turn now. I'm trying to think, should I just sort of continue on the advancement? We want to try and push down to Derbent here, and then we're going to be right on the precipice of the Caucasus mountain range. So we've got a food surplus. My Imperium is impressive. Also, we're Tengri as well, aren't we? That's our religion. So you're most welcome to recommend changing religions. We could change to... I don't know. I don't think Islamic. I'm pretty sure Genghis Khan hated Islam. Could be funny playing as like a Christian. I don't know. Or maybe you want me to stay as Tengri. I don't think there's much difference, to be honest. Okay, well, let's go on a force march. This army needs to get into some battles because the integrity is quite low. So let's push you this way. And now your integrity's shot up here with the Khan. Okay, let's go with unit experience for cavalry. And then we want to try and go with integrity. Like, it's actually going to be a must for this campaign, as we're going to have low bouts of it due to raising. I'd rather raise these settlements. Instead of sacking and leaving them, we're permanently scorching the earth and leaving our mark. It's kind of like we're occupying it, but we're not. So I think I'd rather sack and raise my way around this campaign and pride myself on how large and how strong I can grow the Golden Horde. Golden Horse? Oh, God. It's late in Australia and I get tongue-tied often. Alright, what are we doing now? Okay, so you're still continuing here. What's the garrison within this territory? Okay, so still quite strong. I'm going to continue with you in your encamped stance, and this is where my secondary army is going to be constructed. So let's continue on the offensive of getting some more units in. Okay, so we'll keep you here, and yep, the rivalry penalty's gone there. That's fantastic. Okay, let's continue with this secondary army. Let's continue to push further south against the Kuman Confederacy. Let's continue on the assault. Okay, cool. So guys, unfortunately this campaign will end in the not too soon future. So let me know in the comment section down below what you would like me to replace this campaign with. Doesn't necessarily have to be 1212 AD, just has to be a Total War campaign on the channel. Go check out my Ayubid and Byzantine Let's Plays on this mod if you haven't already. And I've also started a Total War Flashpoint series, which is an hour and a half, 90-minute campaign on any Total War. I've played as the Romans in Rome Total War. I've also played the American Revolution Flashpoint on Darth Mod, playing as Great Britain eliminating the United States in the 1700s. Okay, cool. So let's continue on. Let's try... It's snowing here, but we should be alright, even if we do take some penalties. Yeah, look at this. This bloody place is deserted. Let's continue on the offensive and try and make your way further south as we can. Well, there's an army there. I don't think they're going to react overly. Okay, cool. So let's control A, and we want to upgrade where we can as well. Horse archers, primarily. And we'll continue with the last lot of you guys then. Cool. Let's allow... So we have Sub and Jeremy. Oh no! Oh, Berkey died. Order, the next Khan and Batu there. I want to try and seek a new wife as well. We want to try and marry them off. Unless someone wants to marry into the Golden Horde. No, they're not interested. Oh, we're at war with the Kuman Confederacy. Okay. Right. We don't have a large enough army to push south, I don't think. Okay, well, let's continue on the offensive and continue. The 5th Crusade has been called. The Crusade for Cairo. Cairo could be a potential place we could sack, of course. A rejection. Oh, no, unfortunately. Oh, there's been a balance of power shift as well. Shit. Okay. Not really much else we can do here, though. We might need to find a wife somewhere for the Khan. I remember ages ago there was that crazy stat. We're going to continue on the offensive here now as well. That I think it's like 1 in every 200 men living are a direct descendant of Genghis Khan. Man, that guy was an absolute motherfucker. Oh, there's a full stack here in Derbent. Okay. I still think we can deal with that. We want this secondary army to push up, even though it can't attack it in one turn. I just want to get the... I want to be able to... Shit. I want to be able to fight with this army due to its integrity getting low. But then if we don't attack in one turn, that's going to be even more of a problem. Whoa, okay. So, yeah, just looking with that army in there, it's going to cause a problem. We might be better off going with the secondary army and just going with siege equipment because the odds aren't even amazing, if I'm being honest. Okay, so it looks like we're going to have to build some siege equipment in this one. But this secondary army gets way more buffs. Why is that? I'm not entirely sure. Alright, let's move you up here now. Maybe because it's just due to the general and whatnot. So if we can continue to rape and pillage the known world, we'll do it. And I think like Genghis Khan killed like 11% of the world's population at the goddamn time. It reminds me of this story about this American comedian I heard. I can't remember what his name was, but I just remember him hearing a story. He did one of those ancestry DNA tests, and obviously he's a white American dude, so he's got all the white fucking countries. He's got Ireland, England, and Scotland, and then he had Mongol, and he's like, this must be a fucking mistake. Mongolian? And then he called him up, and they said, yeah, you're a direct descendant of Genghis Khan. That's what it says here. And he's like, what the fuck? Just some white-ass American comedian from the East Coast. I found the story quite funny. So we're going to continue to, I don't know, wait it out a bit. I'm just trying to think of if I should sort of siege it. The thing is, right, my army isn't built for sieges, so I haven't decided just yet. So they want me to join war against what? Wait, what? Their offer: join war against the. I'm already at war with them. What the fuck is this? Who are you? And why are you a child? Please join war against Kuman Confederacy. What? Okay, well, looks like my ally, I need to look up who this guy is. Who is this guy? Okay, according to Wikipedia, he is the fourth son of Genghis Khan, Tolu. Okay, so that's who he is, supposedly. Always good whipping up Wikipedia halfway through the episode. So he's my brother. Oh, okay, cool. So maybe we could marry, into him, or maybe he's got like a niece or something. Alright, regardless, can I set a co-war target there? Yeah, if we can do that, and then stop the recruitment of those units and go out, we'll start a siege. Because we won't attack. Oh, we could, but we'll wait until if this army comes up, if my brother will come out and help me. Okay, cool. So how are we going for funds? Oh, we're absolutely laughing at the moment. Right, so did that siege equipment was built? Yeah, okay. So we're better off auto-resolving this one as well now. Look at this. Bringing that siege equipment up has massively helped us. So I'm just curious for, like, starving out. So this turns until the supplies run out 5, and then they start taking attrition. 10 before they surrender. We're better off auto-resolving this one again. Like I said, I don't particularly want to play sieges against, especially Kuman Confederacy. With the amount of archers in there, we're just going to play into their hands. Let's have a look at the auto-resolve. 2,950 against 2,060. So let's auto-resolve this one. And let's have a look at the odds. 375. Yeah, man. Fuck. We would have lost 900. Nearly 800 in that. We lost 150 in the last one. So we're just far more beneficial to auto-resolve. And especially at this stage of the campaign, we don't want to take too many risks. If we've come across them in a field battle, we'll definitely play it. So we're going to straight up sack. And then we are going to raise the city to the ground. Oh my god. I gotta love that. And then we're just gonna sort of sit up and relax in their territory. Okay, so now, we have line of sight against the Kingdom of Georgia. Pushing for their capital over the Caucasus is probably our next best bet. So what is the Caucasus territory here? Okay, so I might move you further up here then. And I might move this secondary army here on a forced march further up. Basically what I want to do is sit on the banks of this river here. And essentially... Actually, I might double back. Because I don't know, the Kumans could chase me, couldn't they? Right, we're still at war with them. Do they want peace? Low. We've got Khwarezmians further south. And then we've got these guys as well. The Khwarezmians could come out against us. I would be surprised. I haven't looked at my agent capacity. Oh, wow. We actually can get some proper agents. We can get proper priests, spies, and assassins. Oh, wow. I didn't even know that. Okay, well, let's go to our main army then and have a look at what we can get. So this can't get them. What about you? What about this army? Whoa, why is it only this army can get them? Oh, regardless, we're going to go out and splash the cash on some agents. So priests will give us Tengri stuff, and then we have assassins here as well. Mongol Empire assassins are quite famous, so that'll be cool. But let's try and go with the younger spies, and let's try and get as many of them as possible. If we can get line of sight ahead of our enemies, that is going to save us like so much, and we've got the financials for it as well. So under the reign of Joji, we've decided to have a mass, and I mean mass, agent recruitment as well, because we've just got the money. Like, you might as well. I don't know what the benefits of having priests are, but you can use them as sort of a secondary scouting force. We don't want to go too far ahead, because we'll discover factions, and then they'll have relations with us. We are the oncoming horde. We are the storm. We are the plague in the east. Okay, guys, welcome to the top of the turn. Ally mobilizes against the settlement. Good. Okay, so he's not quite as near as I would have liked, but he's mobilizing near it. Okay, well, we're gonna have to sit back here and relax a little bit because my army's a bit exhausted due to those wars, and especially these guys here as well. Okay, well, what I want you to do is I essentially want to move. Actually, you've already crossed the river and sort of nuked your movements, haven't you? Okay, so we'll start an encampment here. So we're technically now within the Caucasus territory, and they're going to get some really bad relations here. The main thing you need to worry about when you play as these Hunnic-style factions is the rivalry penalty. The way to avoid them is simply having your hordes in different regions. Once we cross the river here, it's going to nuke our points again. I just like the protection of the river, because I don't know what's to the north overly, but being in such close proximity gives me comfort. However, these guys are going to be able to get some decent replenishment. But the thing is, right, we're nearly better off. I don't know, these heavy lances seem to give us pretty good odds. Okay, what are the odds of trying to push for this here? Okay, I just want to sort of wait. Okay, agents, let's send you out through the known world. So, what's the best way to deploy you? Maybe let's push against the Khwarezmians, see if we can gain our assassins up in rank. We'll send you to the cradle of civilization. Let's send you to Baghdad. We'll send you further. Oh, you're probably better off not in that. You're better off actually trying to cut through the sea here, because I want to try and get a lot of my spies over this other way. So what does the shaman actually do? Discourages populace. Yeah, I don't know if they're going to be overly useful in this campaign. Maybe used as like a third and sort of different type of scout would be ideal. Okay, so we'll try and wait for my brother to come in and help me out, but he's a sticklish old bastard, my brother, so I don't know if he's going to come in. So, order is 9. And, we need to sort of... Like, what's the problem here? Like, why is it not so much under my control? Can't get a wife, and that doesn't fucking help. I might just sort of leave it for a second then. Okay, cool. Let's end the turn and continue. Okay, well, the Georgian capital is in eyeshot. We probably could take it, even though my replenishment isn't overly spectacular. But we could hit it very well. I'm trying to think, should I merge these guys up? It's probably not worth it. Oh, yeah, we can... Oh, okay, good. I'm going to do that then. I think it'll be far quicker for me to control a merge than actually sit here for how many turns? How many turns does this say to replenish? Where does it say it exactly? Well, by the look of that, it's doing this one turn. It should be replenishment somewhere. It should say. I don't know exactly. So let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6. So we're actually far better off, seeing as we have the money, just to sort of keep up the pace of the campaign. It's simply to control A and merge where we can. So let's get another unit here, because it's still... Yeah, you do lose some... I was going to say we might lose some chevrons, but we actually don't. It's actually not too bad. Let's merge again here as well. Let's get another unit. We don't want to spend too much. How much do they cost per thing? Actually, we probably should spend... I want to go with the other one. It's going to take 2 turns. And then there's these guys here. Okay, so are you in range now? So we are still sieging. Good, that's what I want. I wanted my brother's reinforcements to come in. Good. Let's auto-resolve this one. And take the Kuman Confederacy out. Decisive victory. Let's straight up sack. And then let's raise this godforsaken city to the ground. Boom. 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 Another one bites the dust. Mongol slam. Okay, cool. Right, let's continue with my agents. Nothing really we can do down here. Let's try and find a Khwarezmian host. There's a agent here as well. Let's go and try and assassinate. Pay the fee and try and level you up. Unsuccessful, I believe that was. Failure, yeah. Okay, so my spy, you should be better up. Yeah, you're way quicker going this way than when trying to go across back up the other way. Why would it allow me to do that? Alright, we'll send this priest. Oh, we can disrupt the settlement. 700. Failure. What's the actual disruptment? What did it do? Oh. Regardless, you're good here as well. Not really much else we can do. So if we get a full stack with you, that'd be awesome. We're going to continue our replenishment where we can. So how much does it cost for just a Mongol lance? It costs 1, it takes 1 turn, and then it costs 600 for you. So let's just control A merge you as well. And continue that. And let's get another Mongol lance here within a turn. And then we'll probably push against Georgia. Depending on who they're at war with, we might have a crack at the Christian nation. Okay, welcome back to the top of the turn. So, oh, they are still undefended there, Georgia. That's crazy. Oh, I think I lost one of my assassins. Yeah, shit. One of my assassins was executed by the goddamn Khwarezmians. Bastards. Right, let's send my champion further south. My spy is now here, which is good. We really need to sort of have line of sight so we can intercept some people on the field of battle. If not, we're going to be auto-resolving a lot. So what does this actually do? Disrupt day-to-day affairs within a rival settlement. Interfere and sabotage. 700. Success. So what did it actually do? Maybe destroyed some buildings. I'm not entirely sure. Okay, well, it looks like my brother and his horde are still continuing further south. So, I wonder if I actually go into this, will I get sort of a rival penalty? I want to sort of keep up with him if we can. Because if I can be the one to besiege this Khwarezmian settlement, it will be far better for it. Now, we're actually heading away from the Kuman Confederacy now, and I wouldn't mind getting a peace treaty out of them. They do have some potential wives for the Khan. I might actually have a quick look around. Because we still are having a problem in the sense of not being able to marry him off. Okay, not really much else we can do. 42% still. Okay, so how are we looking replenishment wise? Now, one more turn, and I reckon we're probably going to be able to attack Georgia, in my opinion. I'm trying to think, should I raise another army here, which will cost me 7? It will cost me 7 population, but we do get another army. Or should I put it back into my economy? I think I'm nearly better off getting another army, because we can continue to sack and like get a stronger force here. I think we're better off doing that. The more armies, the better, in my opinion, because we've definitely got enough to support it. So who do we have here? We have Jeb and Gazan. Let's go with Jeb. Jeb Bush. Now, does this actually nuke that? Yep, it actually went straight away there. That's interesting to see. Okay, well, I'm probably not going to go straight up with you then and construct that. I'm nearly actually better off having this secondary army potentially over here, hanging over on this side. Okay, cool. So one more turn until that's done. So we might as well use that then. I'm better off merging a couple of these, like those lances. For example, that's going to be done within one turn, so what you're better off doing, just to speed things up, is doing that. And stopping that construction of a couple of units. I just need to micromanage this a bit. Ugh. Actually, these Mongol lances are trash. We're better off going with the mediums. Yeah, what the fuck do we have Mongol lances in? There we go. That's more like it. That's what we're far better off getting. And there was no Mongol lances in this army, was there? No. What about this one? No. Yeah, they have the heavy melee. Okay, cool. Right, let's end the turn and continue once more. My shaman has gone up in stats. Okay, let's cross our fingers and hope that the Georgians don't put a army in their capital. I don't think they can see me over the mountain pass. We're hiding quite well over the Caucasus mountain range. And if we can knock out their capital, that would be a huge blow for Orthodox Christianity. They are sort of the last sort of bastion of Orthodox Christian this far in the east. Obviously you got the Byzantines further on the other side. Okay, so we've met the Khwarezmian pretenders. Doesn't bother me who the fuck they are. We're just trying to make money. Oh, the Kurman Confederacy are trying to make some sways against us. And the Khwarezmians, I just can't tell how powerful they are. Like, where are we ranked? We're strength ranked 14. Khwarezmians are strength ranked 2nd. Really? After all this? Even though they're incredibly on the back foot. So it does look like my brother's now pushing for this. I could move closer up to and force safety, but I think I'm just going to sit outside and go with an encamped stance and try and get some more cavalry and bowmen. I think that's probably our best bet, and we'll probably go with some sort of yeah, a nobleman's camp is probably our best bet. Okay, agents wise, we could probably try and assassinate, have a crack at... Oh, critical failure, fuck. My assassins have been really unlucky, I think. He's level 2 now. We're nearly better off going somewhere else. Have a crack at these guys. The only way to level these guys up is by putting them through the ringer, allowing them to be sent out and go against missions. Right, so what's the garrison within Georgia itself? It's actually not very strong. Just some dismounted heavy bowmen. Nothing too mental. Okay, good. My priests and such are heading over here. Yeah, I think sort of the east is a little bit forsaken. Okay, well, I think it's time to have a crack at Georgia. Let's see what they can come up with. So I can't see anything there, and there's nothing hanging around here as well. Okay, let's have a look at who they're at war with. So they're at war with these guys. I will join your war against the Kingdom of Georgia. How does that sound? Hi. Because the Kingdom of Georgia itself have a military alliance with Trebizond. They also have a puppet state to my right. And where's the secondary one? To the north there. Okay, what's actually there? Can't see anything anyway. I only really want to sort of hit their capital building because it's going to be quite strong, and then I want to make my way sort of down to Baghdad. I'm going to try and peace out with some other factions if I can, but it doesn't look likely because we could run into an issue where we're surrounded by multiple people. We don't want to have too many active wars going on as well. Where the Mongols doesn't really care because we're so mobile and running away and whatnot, but it could be a potential issue. Okay, let's allow the Khan to rally up and go straight for the Georgians. So, let's declare war upon them now. So, let's renegotiate with these guys. And we'll join your war against Georgia. Hi, will you give me some money? How does that sound? Give me a payment to kill the Georgians. No way. They're going to give me nearly 2,000. That's quite significant. To be fair, we are declaring war on 3 factions, so it might sort of be worth it. Accepted. They've accepted. Awesome. So now we can officially go to war with Georgia without watching Trebizond come after us, to be honest. Okay. Well, whoa. What? Oh, have I done an oopsie here? I think I have. I think Simpzy's done an oopsie. I can't reach there for some reason. We'll move my secondary army up. We're not going to be able to hit it in one turn, which is super fucking awkward. Why? Oh, as if there's no movement there. That is fucked. That's fucked! Oh, we're not fucked because I would imagine that Georgia, strength rank 9, yeah, they've got an army somewhere. Oh well. What I'm going to do with you is continue to move you as high up as I can, and then I'm going to throw you to an encampment stance. Oh, why are you bugged? Oh, because you're new, I guess. I don't know. We'll spend that and try and expand you where we can, and let's just get some Mongol archers in this secondary army. You're hanging out here as well. Ah, fuck, alright. Let's end the turn and continue. The Khan's gone up in stats as well. Oh, was there a movement thing here? Ah, imagine if there was. That'd be awesome. Right, we need to go down this to get the integrity and public order stuff. It's a must. Okay, well, let's end the turn and continue and see if the Georgians come and bite us in the arse. After I've given them a turn on me to retaliate. It's going to be interesting. They can't get in the city. Maybe one of their vassals could surround me from the left and right. It did look like the Kumans were actually chasing me there a bit. And we'll also see what happens in the far east as well with my secondary force. Okay, so what's happened? Nothing's happened. Oh, thank the gods. Alright, let's move this secondary force there. So there's a full stack in there now, which is okay. And then you can sort of move further south here. You could maybe move further this way. Yeah, I don't know what the hell's going on with Georgia. Not much, by the look of it. Okay, so we're going to continue on our assault here. That army is still going, having a crack there. Okay, well, let's continue on and probably get another unit of you. Actually, probably want to get some horse archers here. And then this army can really save up. I think we should, if we can sort of continue down and along with my brother, that would be a good shout for us. Okay, so let's continue to expand this where we can. And we'll leave you there. Whoa, okay, so we need to start making some cash quick, fast. Let's move you in now as well. Okay, so what are the odds of actually trying to take this? Ah, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. How are we going for time? About 40 minutes or so. No, we're good, we're good. I'm trying to think whether or not to play this one. We haven't had a battle in today's episode. And I don't know if Georgia are going to give us a fight. The thing is, right, you just know, like, I'm always better off auto-resolving with this amount of cavalry. It's just foolish to even attempt it. You're better off just auto-resolving. There's no way they're going to come into the field of battle because we're just going to lose more men. It'd be stupid to play it. But I kind of want to get a battle. I will get a battle at some point. I haven't decided. Let's try and catch one of their vassals or one of them in the open field. Regardless, we're going to be able to take the Georgian capital. 2,994 Mongols against 1,760. So they can't seem to be... They're not really putting up much of a defense, these far factions in the east. But to be fair, the Mongols are super hard to deal with. The Golden Horde especially. So let's sack. And let's raise Georgia to the ground. Oh my god. Here we go, guys. The mountain will burn. Oh my god. Kind of reminds me of The Hobbit. Something about the lake will shine brightness as it burns, or whatever the quote is that Bard says. It's a good quote. I need to remember it, or know it. Okay. Let's go with an encamp stance, and probably just Control A, merge straight up. But I want to try and bank. I'm really spending a lot of my money. But we are slowly upgrading stuff as well. Okay, well, I guess let's try and see how the Georgians react and their vassals. We've got some unassigned skills as well. Continue down the integrity sort of path. And now you've gone up in stat as well, which is good. Where do we sort of want to go down here? More integrity. Actually, I might just go straight to integrity. Looking at this instead of the melee attack stuff. Yeah, if we can get more force integrity, I'm probably actually better off doing something like that. And you continue down the integrity path as well. Cool. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see if they sort of react. We're still clustered in the mountain range here. My brother's still going against the Kharezmians. Let's end the turn and continue. If they come up with like a full stack of Orthodox Georgian Christians, that'd be awesome, in my opinion. I don't know who's to the south, the sort of eastern. We might be able to go to war against them. But I reckon we'll just sort of continue the initiative of trying to wipe Georgia off the map. Okay, so, Right, so we've been called to help here with my brother. Sure. Give the order. A rider in the night asks for aid. My brother shall have it. But let's see what he does to the settlement. That's what I want to know. Because even if he does sack it, we might be able to let's take on the warriors to get the replenishment. Yeah, he only sacked it. Oh well, I'll get you to raise it then to grab a little bit of cash. Little bit of cash money. Okay, military conditions, right, okay. Alrighty, so, yeah, why is there no one in Georgia? That's what I want to fucking know. Okay, regardless, we can send you to attack now. We'll go against the Khwarezmians. Do they have... Ah, they have our... I was going to say, how the fuck can we attack in one turn? It's because they got catapults in their army. Good. War to resolve and then take this one out then. Decisive victory. We can't sack because it's just been sacked. Oh, we could sack it and then raise it again. Yeah, let's do that. This settlement has recently been plundered. To do so again will yield... Yeah, we're still going to do it though. I'll still take that 800. And then I'll raise the settlement to the ground. Good. Another one's gone. It did cost us a little bit of integrity, but that's fine. That building's now stopped as well. Okay, so does anyone else want to peace out with me? Because we are... I know we're getting a little bit... We're getting a lot of hatred here. Actually, it's probably a lot of factions like super hate us now. Okay, it's still currently 1214 AD. We're still in the Caucasus, so I need to make our way down from the mountains. Especially now it's winter. We need to get away from it. Alright, let's send my assassin over the border here. I'll allow my spies to try and gain some intel. If we could try and intercept a Georgian host, that would be perfect, but it doesn't look likely. It looks like we're still just going to have to siege our way through. So the priest is sort of hanging out here. This is the thing is, it's also city walls as well. If it wasn't city walls, we'd be alright. We just haven't caught an army in the field. Like, we haven't seen one. Okay, so this army here has had its movement nuked due to that siege. That is fine. Okay, so where is the bigger garrison? That's another bloody settlement, isn't it? How big's the garrison here? Not as strong. If we go through here, we're going to get attrition. Right, we need to continue to expand you as well. How are we going at the moment? That's not too bad. And what about the secondary host here? We could actually strike this and avoid the winter attrition. That might be more beneficial for us. Can that make it there? Yeah, we're better off going straight through the guts and maybe trying to lure this other one in. So let's try and destroy another Georgian faction. So if we push down through here, we're going to get snow attrition. But if we push here, we're not, are we? No, we're not. Okay, well, let's continue to push then, right? Let's move the Khan further into Georgian territory. We can attack in one turn here now as well. And we're going to move you up, down from the mountain. Okay, cool. Let's take another Georgian settlement with auto resolve. Man, that catapult makes it a bit bullshit, but 85 men. That's nuts. And we're going to be able to loot 1,661. We will have battles in today's episode and in future ones, I promise. It's just we need to catch someone in the open field, that's why. Another Georgian settlement is bitten the dust, so we've actually made really good progress so far. Starting off here in the nowhere of Russia in the grasslands, we've moved down against the Kuman Khanate, and we've also pushed down against Georgia, taking their capital and another one of their cities. We're still continuing with blood and guts. Oh, we're actually losing money now. We're going to have a crack at the Simpzy cheese strat, trying to get some money from my brother. Trying to nag him as much as we can. These guys quite like me, even though they're a puppet of Georgia. These guys don't mind me as well. The Iubids, what do they want? Not aggression. You want to give me some money? What are their opinions of me? Cultural aversion. Okay. They're not really opposed to the slaughtering and sacking of peoples. No. And they don't want to give me money, Sultanate of Rum either. Okay, not really much else we can do. We will, we might need to hold up here where we can. The Georgians might come and intercept, but I do not know for certain. Okay, so we've got a little bit of a float here now. We only have 1,500 in the bank. We're making a negative now. I'm not entirely sure why. Maybe due to some construction somewhere, and we haven't been in campsites for a little while. But hopefully, the Georgians or one of their allies sort of come out against me, because we are really attacking the AI with impunity. To be fair, we could fight those battles, but I only really want to play field battles. At Avant. Oh, here we go. We might have one here. You've pushed there. I don't know if that's going to help me, though. Okay, we are hemorrhaging cash. I'm not entirely sure why. Just army upkeep. Is that really what it is? It could make sense. Right. We should have enough. Yes. Yes. We should have enough influence now to try and get a wife for you. That's definitely what we need to do. Let's continue on. Yeah, let's continue on your progression. Okay, let's try and scout around with our agents as well and try and pick apart someone. Okay, you can continue to push further south. You probably need to rally up. Try and get as far south as you can. And then in camp. We haven't got the funds to replace it that quick, but you can sit there like that. Okay. I guess you could push further south. There's not really too much to do there. Further north, there isn't a better army. What's this? Allen Pretenders. Okay. They look like the White Huns, to be perfectly honest. Okay, can I somehow get there? Because if we could fight that on the field of battle, we will. Against a Georgian puppet. But they've got a full stack here. What I really want is to try and ambush them somewhere. That would be ideal. That'd be an awesome slaughter if we could get there. Right. What we're better off doing. I said I want to give it a turn because I want to try and not attack. If I want to try and get a little bit of replenishment if we can. So let's move you here. Replenish, and let's move this secondary guy here as well, and we'll try replenish on top. I don't know if we're going to be able to, but we'll try. Okay, now we're making 2,000 there. You can move out or draw you further up here. I don't know if they're going to have... Oh! We've just moved out of the way there. That's awesome. Okay, well, we'll continue on with our replenishment where we can. I want to try and get a little bit ahead because we're a little bit bankrupt there. It snuck up behind me a little bit too quick. Right, I think I'm ready to end the turn and continue, but I just want to quickly check the upkeep for these guys. 150. Yeah, that was probably it. Now thinking about it, it was probably that. That's alright. Okay, let's end the turn and continue. If this army, this Islamic faction, which is a puppet of Georgia, still remains in the open, if we can try and find it, we'll play a battle against that. Or there's basically a full bit stack further south. If that tries to recolonize Georgian territory, that'll be good. But if not, we'll try and take these, I guess. The Khwarezmians, what are they doing? Come on, ambush my army in the Far East. Do it. Do it. By the look of the stutter and sort of lack of the pan, I imagine we've had some agent actions. They're outside into the settlement. Good, we're going to be able to grab them. Construction, noble marriage as well. Yay! He's been married off. She's quite pretty as well. Good. The Khan will have more children. Okay, I wish we could sort of have like more concubines as well. I'm not too fussed of having bastards. I want to try and outdo my dad. Right, where are we going here? So you could probably intercept this somehow. Maybe try and assassinate him. Success. Good, we've assassinated the general. We can maybe like disrupt the settlement as well. Yeah, success. Great success. Okay, let's continue to push you south. Oh, are you in range for an attack there? So I was going to say, I might have a crack at that. If you are. Brother o' mine. He's not. But I'm going to call a co-war target there. I think we're higher up, aren't we? Nope. That is that territory. Good. Hopefully they come out and help. Right, you're good hanging out here. You're here now. Oh, even that army's out now in the field. Oh, I'm just not in range. I'm not close enough. Why did they all of a sudden this turn? It's the height of summer, the height of battle. Maybe. I don't know. Okay, so they're hanging out here now. We're going to be able to catch them in the open field. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Even with the garrison coming in as well. Okay, cool. So let's now move down. We've got plenty of horse archers with us. So they've got 2 units of medium spearmen, 2 units of medium infantry. They have their heavy bowmen, and then they have their own skirmishers, and they have their own cavalry as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to swing down with you to siege the city. Then I'm going to allow the Great Khan to go for that army. I think we're still losing a little bit of money. And what can you do up here? You're actually okay. Okay, well, let's have a battle. So, they're Islamic, but... Oh, okay, they're Sunni. Okay, let's have a crack at the Sunni Islamists here. Okay, so let's move this army up here now to start a siege, to block the garrison coming out, and then we'll move you down to deal with that. Now, I imagine it's going to flee. I'd be surprised if it stood and fought. It didn't, and that... Can't hit there. Down. I'm not going to be able to grab it. Okay, you're still sieging there. There's no reinforcements coming. If I break... Yeah, I'm just trying to think what am I best to do. Because if you break this... Oh, we can take it. No, we can't take it. I was actually better off doing it the other way around. So then I could have taken it and then we could push for that. Oh, fuck you. Okay, we'll keep you here. I need to have line of sight just in case those Georgians come out. And you're actually okay just hanging up here in the mountains. Getting some more horse archers is probably not a bad shout. We're still making enough money. Look, you know what? You might as well probably upgrade your central self if you can. Yeah, we don't need it anymore. Okay, cool. Well, this is going to be an interesting one because hopefully they don't run away. If they hit me here, that's fine. Yeah, we just can't seem to hit that. Fuck. And that can't even get there either. Because if I retreat, my fear is that we're not going to be able to get it. Do we risk it? Yeah, fuck it, risk it. Let's do it. Yeah, it's not going to be able to get it anyway. Just due to the... geography. Damn. Oh, well. Well, we're going to have to continue the siege there. We're going to be able to run it down. We've got it in such close proximity. Let's see how the AI reacts. My Shaman has gone up in stats. And same with my Assassins as well. Okay, cool. Let's see how they react. It's going to be interesting. Will they stand and fight or will they run away? Run away! If anyone gets that reference, I'll be surprised. Run away! Run away! Fuck, Oblivion's a great game. Nope, my brothers called me. Your allies declared war on another faction. Defender. Sure. Fuck it. Why not? My brother's been quite competent in this campaign, which is good. So they've gone and hit this other... Right, so they've hit me there. Alright, so they've actually come out and attacked us here. I could retreat, but we might be more advantageous to play this one on the field. Because if we retreat, they could get back within the settlement. Because this was the besieging army. They've completely bypassed my reinforcements. I should have previously gone back on a forced march and moved them closer to the city to draw them in, because they just bypassed that other army. Shit. So we're coming up against 2 units, it's the same army. It's the same build, basically. 4 units of cavalry, 3 units of archers. They're attacking us. We're in a standard march. What's the problem here? Rivalry penalty. Nothing too much. Laying siege. I reckon it's more beneficial for us to play this one on the field of battle and try and eliminate as many of them as possible. And even if we do have to do a tactical retreat, it's still a good idea because we've still got movement. Okay, well, let's play this one. Let's have a look at the odds. We're outnumbered 2-1. I'm curious to see how well my guys perform against theirs. See how powerful the horse archers really are. We're playing with our second tier weaker army, but we'll see how we go. We have 1,408. They have 3,300. Skirmishes are going to be an issue if they get close. We need to knock out their archers ideally and maybe try and snipe their generals. Okay, well, let's fight this one on the field of battle here today. Win or lose, it doesn't really matter, as we have the primary full stack with the Khan just nearby. But if Subi, I'm going to probably call him Sub, if he becomes a high-ranking official, a high-ranking warlord, I'll try and marry him into my family tree. But we're facing the brothers-in-arms. Skirmishes are going to be a bit of an issue, and they do have some of their own heavy cavalry. But we've got some of our own as well. We've actually got 6 units, which is quite good, so they can be used for flanking and surrounding if we really need to. So I don't know how I'm going to sort of play this one out. Am I better off to put cavalry on the left and right flank as in my melee and try and allow my archers to bait? We'll see how we go. We'll see how we go. Okay, guys, welcome to the battlefield. Okay, so it actually is... Oh, okay, it's because the reinforcing army hasn't come in. Okay, looking at the terrain-wise, we've actually got a mad high ground. Oh my god, I'm tempted to nearly allow them to ascend that. If I'm being honest. Oh, but I want to try and snipe them before they sort of unite up a bit. That's good. We can actually go all the way back up there, which is really good. Okay, well, let's divide my army up where we can. So, let's have a look how many horse archers we have. We have 4, 8, and then 11. So, do I want to go with like a 5 block? So, go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 6, actually. So, we'll go like this. So, go like that. That can be a block there. We want to sort of break into blocks. I think that's probably our best bet. So, have something like this. Have the heavier cavalry at the front, and then we'll sort of have the lighter cavalry at the back. Now, the thing is, right, do I want to try and flank with my cavalry, or do I want to try and get them to hold a position and wait for them to sort of come to me? That's the decision I'm going to have to make. Or I could even just split you up even further into some more contingents. Go like something like that. Yeah, and then these are groups as well of their own, because this is how we're going to win this sort of group selection. I think we'll go with something like that. Right, let's meet our unit. So here is the Mongol Golden Horde General unit. Man, fantastic. Alright, let's have a look at our heavier archers, because they're going to be sort of the bread and butter for the campaign. These are sort of our lightly armoured Mongols. The heaviest should be... where are the heavies? Oh, we actually haven't got any heavies in this army. Oh, we've got the heavy shock and lancers, though, further back here. We're going to have to use these guys as best we can. They seem to have some sort of cloth over their armour as well, which is cool. Oh, wow, we actually don't have a shot of the heavy archers just yet. That's alright. My horse archers are going to be able to do a lot of work and a lot of damage against them. Okay, cool. Let's start the battle and quickly pause. Let's have a look at their units. See what the majority of them are. So heavy, that's a heavy shock unit. Skirmishers are light. I'm nearly thinking of like a direct charge with cavalry, like into those skirmishers, especially when they're very, very light. But here are some of the eastern units here. They kind of look like, I think this might be using like the Khwarezmian roster, especially these guys at the back. Very, very cool. Tartar hordes, bloody Kumans. Alright, let's see how this goes. So they're charging me, of course. So, what's the range of my archers? That's the main thing. Because we don't want to get too close for them to get volleys off against me, but we also wouldn't mind getting some shots off at them as well. It's a fine line how you want to sort of play this. Okay, so what I could do is we could get 3 units each on this side to switch to a standard shot and essentially try and thin out these skirmishers that are sitting at the front. We could even maybe rout them if we're lucky. Okay, then we'll get these back tier units to essentially go after the general. That's what I think you're better off tasked to be doing, going straight for the general. And we'll try and match my cavalry here with theirs. And we'll sort of see how we do. I think we're better off pushing up as quick as we can before they have a chance to come in. But we're going to have to keep an eye on other units coming too close. And I'm going to halt. But the problem is skirmish mode. How am I going to play with that? Because I guess you guys... Some should have skirmish... Put skirmish mode on. Put skirmish mode on. Okay, you need a flank. And you need a flank as well. Don't be fucking stupid. Don't... Why would you allow to get so close to that? Fuck, that's not even a crazy volley. It's because these guys now are the standard shot rounds, aren't they? No, they didn't knock out one from a heavy shot. That's nuts. Okay, let's try and swing around here then. You're getting way too close to there. Try and skirmish this guy out. Looks like their general's going to come in. If we could somehow draw their general further around, that'd be ideal. Oh, no way. Oh, fuck off. They're deploying there. Get the fuck out of here. Now they've gone back in. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and surround you guys. And try and get around like that. Yep. It's going to be too hard for me to micro that, so... You need to be protected here. You push it to that. You swing around this way. Try and skirmish that out. Okay, you're going to have to plug that now. Swing this way. Okay, you guys can go after their general unit now. You can go after that. Surround this. Okay, I'm going to surround their general. Yeah. Skirmish this. We've got you sitting idly by here. Okay. They've now been shattered. Keep an eye on it. Yep, now pull out. Pull the fuck out. The enemy general's fallen. Good, that's what we want. Continue to skirmish that. You need to be on your own sort of skirmish mode here. Alright, continue to skirmish these guys. Pull the cavalry further this way. Let's get these guys to charge down them. Form something up here. God, they're being caught. Get out of there. If you want to have a crack at them, do it. Alright. Continue to skirmish where you can. We just need to start creating zones. And if we can surround cavalry that want to engage, we just need to do it. They've now been crushed as well. Fall you out. Okay, you need to be pushed further down here. Okay, this is better. Okay. Essentially move you guys further back. Continue to skirmish in this if you can. You guys as well. Okay, good. Get the general further this way. Yeah, continue to skirmish into this. This is what we want. Get the fuck out of there, dude. Why are you so keen on dying? Yeah, they've been smashed now. Go back up the hill. Oh no, you're there hanging out somehow. Continue to move further back. You're not going to get cut off just yet, but you need to keep an eye out on stuff like that. Right, you can probably come back in now and try and help out where you can, because you probably can get some okay charges off. Okay, these guys are going to get caught here if you're not careful. Charge into these guys that are hanging out here. Continue to skirmish this apart. Good charge coming in here. We can probably come around the back of them. How well are we going? We lost 200, we've killed about 700 of theirs. Okay, continue to skirmish where we can. Keep moving further back. They're being neutralized. You come this way then. Look, if they want to fight me there, I'll bloody do it, but... Okay, they're gone now. Good. Skirmish these dudes. Continue to move further back. Let's swing around the back with you and try and have a crack at their bowmen. Yeah, just continue to pick apart these guys as best you can. Loose formation, lads. Fire at will. Right. Now doing that one cinematic shot has probably cost me someone. Right, so... Yeah, okay, so they're actually charging heavies. Which isn't good, if I'm being honest. They're probably not going to last. Okay, fall further back. Continue. Yeah, you need to be out here. Like, if you can be skirmishing this unit, that would be ideal. They seem to be intertwining some units, which is interesting. Okay, so they're actually engaging heavies. They shouldn't be now. Right. Fire into this. This is ideal. We can fire into that. Try and spread you guys around a bit. Okay, continue to go back into that. Just where you are, you're a little bit exposed, so you sit up this side of the hill. Try and get further away. Continue to pick apart stuff like that. Jesus, you're coming close there, my friend. Okay, go for the heavies. Right, is everyone... I'm just going to switch back to a heavy shot. I don't know if everyone's doing it or not. So that's a war cry. We don't want that on them. Fall further back. Aim for spearmen. Aim for these guys here. Continue to surround stuff like this. Is there some lighter units nearby? Heavy. Heavy. Yeah, the heavy bowmen seem to combat us quite well. We got plenty of ammunition still, so we're just going to be sort of skirmishing around where we can. They're now broken. Fire into that. Oh, they're going to get caught there. Oh, I think some of them did get caught there. These guys further back. They're now broken. Good. Go into something like that. Focus on this. Focus on that. They're now broken. Perfect. Oh, shit. Those guys got cornered. Go and save them. They're heavy. We want to keep an eye on those. Come on, little this with arrows. Let's make them into pinned cushions. Come on, guys. Even the general unit's going for like a bamboozle shot around the back there. Alright, they're now broken. Go for that. Let's try and wrap this up. Swing here. Okay. You're gonna get caught there. Okay, so you need to... So did we save that unit at the back there? I don't think we did anyway. Bugger. Alright. What's going on down here? Aim for this unit here. Try and finish them up. Could go with a standard shot real quick if you want to speed things up. Because there's a couple of lighter units here. Yep, now go for that. So we've only lost about 500 and we've killed about 2,000 of them. So overall those stats are quite phenomenal. Okay, you can still try and skirmish out something and you can swing around this way. Okay, let's reform, go back with a heavy shot. What's an extended shot? Has greater range but causes less damage. Okay. Alright, let's try and form up some formations. You're a bit exposed over there. Alright, focus on that. We're going to run out of ammunition. And I'm kind of worried. Because they still have 2 more units left. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to just try and surround them. I'm going to try and break... Which way? That way. This way. We're going to break this way. Because we're going to have a problem here if we're not careful. Come on, you fucker. Don't do that. Don't do that. What are you doing? Oh, there's a corridor here and a high rise that made them do it. Fucking lunatics. Yeah, look at it. You can't fucking go up there. How stupid's that? Right, okay. So basically what I need to do here is try and surround them. Move you. You're actually out of ammunition, so you need to hold here. Right. We need to focus on like that. Okay, let's try and resoundly surround this. Four more. Yep. Yeah, now go. Go. Envelop them. Now, from all sides, go. 160 before the initial charge. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Alright, that's going to break now. Focus on that. Focus on this. Okay, what I want you to do is the same with those other units. Move you here for morale support. Continue to hit them. So this is a bit of a taste and a bit of a tease for what's to come in this campaign, which is good. Okay, continue to go through here. Focus on a unit, then go. Fall further back, because we're going to get caught by archers there. Move the general further back. Continue to fire where you can. Okay. Charge into this. Come on, swing, 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 swing. Try and surround them from all sides. We're nearly out of ammunition there. They're charging. Now. Come on, they're nearly broken. They're broken now, go for that. Okay. That back unit's been shattered. Now it's getting to the point where my ammunition's actually running out. So fall further back. Okay. You two swing this way. God, they didn't even last a second there. Fall back. Okay. Peel. You're going to hit here. Fall further back. Come on. We need to wait for our cavalry reinforcements. Alright, hit that. I'll try and put some damage onto it. God, my guys are just exhausted now. Swing around the back. There we go. Okay, they're out of ammunition now. Let's move you back and grab a breather. Okay, so the problem here now is that swordsman. Yeah, good. This is what we want. Try and bait them further away. Now go. Okay, that horseman's there. We could go with like a straight charge into that. Break it, that's broken. Now move out, move out, move out. Go for the general unit. Go for the sword unit now. Ah, it's broken. Oh, victory! We have victory. Whew, that was... I don't know. I could have done... I think I could have done better. I really think I could have done better, but that was a good fight. I don't often play a minus 75% chance. Do I really? When you think about it, but that's a good fight. I'm happy with that. And hopefully it's the first of many more to come. But we are fighting with light Mongol bowmen. That just really shows how powerful they are as well. Like, the Huns are one of the most powerful factions in base Total War Attila. Alright, cool. 3,300, so we're outnumbered 2-1. That's cool. Even though it was sort of a random fuck-off faction. It didn't work out too bad. But we used a lot of our ammunition. We used all of it. I don't know if the heavies actually have... I know they have better accuracy. I don't know if they actually have better quality... Not better quality. More ammunition. Okay, let's finish off the last remaining stragglers here. There's only a couple left. Good. We got them on the ropes. Draw your short swords, men. Leave none alive. There he is as well. The poor Sunni bastard. There we go, he's bitten the dust. Trampled into oblivion. Hail victory. Is he still there? Yeah, close victory, supposedly. Okay. So we deployed 1,408. We lost 531 on the battlefield. They deployed 3,300 and lost 2,634. Close victory. I think it was a bit better than that. Okay, well, let's have a look at the casualties sustained and casualties inflicted. So my general unit did quite well, 147. I don't often use my general. That's an interesting stat. My sort of heavy cavalry did most of the work. 114, 120, 36, 191. Horse archers 220, 223. Very, very good. So what really counted me is what I would expect. They're heavier. Archers, 128, 48. God, you're just so much better fighting them in the field of battle. Like, trying to beat that in a settlement with the amount of arrow towers just coming out against you, it's just be bonkers. It'd be bonkers to play it. You get a far better order result. You're better off finding them on the field of battle before you engage a faction, really. A faction city. Deus Levolt. God wills it. Deus Volt. Pope Urban II. Okay, guys, welcome to the campaign map. Righty, so we can execute the captives. How many were there? 294. We can take on warriors, which give us a 9% replenishment, or we can ransom. Taking on the 9% replenishment is probably not a bad shout, if I do say. So now that's going to flee. That's okay. My secondary army can deal with it quite quickly. Oh! This force needs leadership now is gone. Oh, shit. Did I get him killed? Or did he die of old age, someone? Oh, who's this? Well, let's let another Subi. Assassinated. Who was assassinated? Assassinated. Agent, Allegiance, Charismian Empire, and the Golden Skulls. Where's the Golden Skulls? Oh, the Golden Skulls. Jesus, I thought we lost someone. Oh, whew. We didn't. It's okay. One of my statesmen. Right, okay, so it was one of my generals. It was Jelm. Oh, I'm just freaking out there because I think I lost someone major. Okay, well, let's see where that straggler went, I guess. We could send a priest up there. It mustn't be too far north. Nah, that's not even at all. Okay, let's continue on with our assassins to try and gain intelligence. We were besieging this, weren't we? What are the odds for that? Okay, we'll take this over in the east as well. Decisive victory. Let's sack. And then straight up raise it to the ground. We're actually allowing other factions to move in as well. So it's kind of cool that we're liberating as we move along, essentially. I wish you could kind of liberate. Alright. Or maybe even confederate with my brother. That would be awesome. Okay, move you here. That's fine. You can move here. Keeping an earshot from there is not too bad. Move you back to the center here. Okay, cool. Let's try and finish them off then. We will... So we can attack in one turn, so let's do that. We've absolutely destroyed the garrison, so we're going to be able to take the city quite easily. Didn't lose the entirety of any unit, which is perfect. Straight up sack, and we'll raise this to the ground as well. Man, you gotta love the nuke going off. Okay, let's push further north. Run this army down. Leave none alive. And let's take on the 2%. Let's swing you further back here as well. And you've got no movements as well. Okay, well, unfortunately, guys, on that note, it's time to end the video and episode here. Thank you very much for watching. I'll bump the boom mic there. Episode 1 of my Medieval Kingdoms 1212 AD campaign as the Golden Horde, the soon-to-be Mongol Empire. So thanks for watching. If this video can hit 500 likes within 24 hours, I will do a double upload here today and release the second video instantly. If not, you just have to wait a little bit longer for the next upload. I think sort of the way we're going now, the natural progression is Baghdad. I think we should go for Baghdad. Then we'll go for Jerusalem. We could have a stopover in Egypt, but you need to let me know in the comments. We're going to push for Constantinople, then Rome. Hopefully, we can have a massive battle against a sort of Christian faction and put them into the dirt, maybe against like the Principality of Antioch or Jerusalem. So we currently got 3 full stacks. Gonna end it here, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Cheers for watching. Unfortunately, guys, it is time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know in the comment section down below your feedback for the series, and if you'd like to see more, that's the best way to ensure more content. Leave a dislike if you're not enjoying the series. Check out my social media links if you want to stay connected with me. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all in the description below. Highly recommend Twitter. Every single time I post a video, a tweet goes out. It's much more reliable than the YouTube sub box. These days, to get all the notifications for the channel, you have to click the bell, of course, to join the notifications squad. I do enjoy reading those comments. Patreon and merchandise link in the description below, along with the Steam group. Come and join the community on Steam. And on that note, unfortunately, I have to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching once again. Make sure to take care of yourselves. Go out and have a fantastic rest of your day. My name has been Simpzy. Goodbye. Really close cinematic shots here, pushing through the bridge. Oh, look at... That was probably the shot of the video there.